The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that at this point, everyone can agree that Ridge Forrester is a cold narcissist. And that's because he keeps on doing the same thing over and over again to the women in his life, including Brooke Logan. That's because he keeps on making promises that he breaks time and time again. Not only that, but he is a massive hypocrite. He talks about Brooke hurting other people when he's hurt her so many times that at this point, fans have simply lost count. That's something a narcissist would do, right? It goes without saying that many B&B fans certainly did have a lot to say about the matter on social media. Some have even commented with, "I think the problem is Ridge thinks she'll always be there no matter what I wish." They'd have her almost die or something so he could realize he might lose her and how he treated her like shit, or have Nick when he comes be threatened by him and see what it's like. Another critic of the show wrote, "The number of times Ridge has left Brooke crying on the floor because he has reunited with Taylor. I cannot stand Ridge Forrester. Just a truly horrible, horrible character overall." Honestly, Ridge should be the one pining after Brooke for years on end, and Brooke should have been happy with a carousel of different men not named Forrester. And then there was this comment as well. "The whole story is ridiculous. The writers have worn this one out. I don't remember how many Brooke/Ridge reunions there have been over the years. That story has no life left in it." Of course, the bold and the beautiful fans will have to tune in each and every day to find out what will happen next. The Bold and the Beautiful airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that if there's one thing that fans can agree on, it's the fact that Taylor Hayes is acting really delusional in thinking that she and Ridge Forrester are actually endgame. Keep reading below for everything you need to know. According to the latest episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor really believes in her heart of hearts that Ridge wants to be with her. However, Ridge is feeling guilty that he cannot deny where he longs to be with Brooke. It's coming to soon that Taylor will be nursing her achy-breaky heart. Of course, B&B fans and critics on both sides of the aisle have had a lot to say about where this storyline is potentially going. Many have even taken to social media to write comments such as, "Ridge is a jerk, and I can't understand why either one is at all attracted to him. 'Tis not even attraction at this point, but sunken cost fallacy keeping these two at each other's throats for this ghoul." Another fan of the show wrote, "Taylor talks a good game, but she doesn't really believe what she says. If she did, she wouldn't always stalk Brooke to keep telling her how committed Ridge is. And really, how could she be confident? She knows Ridge is only with her because he had a temper tantrum and stormed off on Brooke." It goes without saying that the Bold and the Beautiful fans will simply have to tune in each and every day to find out what will happen next. The Bold and the Beautiful airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say that Carter better start running for the hills. That's because it's become more and more apparent that Daphne is becoming creepily obsessed with the man. Some even think that things will get so bad there's a good chance that Daphne might try to murder Hope just to get her out of the way. Many The Bold and the Beautiful fans certainly did have a lot to say about where this storyline is going on social media. When it comes to Daphne's obsession with Carter, some have said, "I think she already has one." Her constant bashing of Hope and telling Carter what a good man he is, while repeatedly throwing herself at him, gives me the impression that Carter has his very own fatal attraction situation in the making. Another fan wrote, "I just don't understand why, though. She has her own life in France that she dropped to help out her so-called bestie, and now the company is back to the Forresters and Hope is largely out of the picture." And then there was this comment as well. "I mean, if Liam kicks the bucket or momentarily leaves the canvas for treatment, Hope and Carter are likely to gravitate to each other. Daphne will get pissed/crazy and go after Hope. This could also reignite the Steffi and Hope rivalry because Steffi was responsible for bringing Daphne into her life. Of course, the bold and the beautiful fans will have to tune in each and every day to find out what will happen next. The Bold and the Beautiful airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the week of May 26, 2025 are here. Next week, fans can expect Luna Nozawa and Elektra Forrester to have a catfight. John Finn Finnegan and Liam Spencer share a heartwarming moment. Plus, Captain Deuce Stevens returns. Keep reading and let's discuss what's coming up in the CBS soap opera. Let's begin with Luna, who decides next week to send a tempting text message to Will Spencer. Shayla Carter Sharp tells her granddaughter that it's a bad idea and could have consequences. Little Luna doesn't listen, though, and sends the message to Will anyway. That text message doesn't get Luna the man she wants. Instead, it sounds like Will tells Luna about the message. Soon afterward, Elektra and Luna have a fierce showdown. Although Luna expects Elektra to back down, the jewelry designer holds her own. However, Sheila has to break up the brawl between Luna and Elektra. If this happens at Il Giardino, then Sheila's secret could be at risk. As the week progresses, Sheila realizes what a problem child her granddaughter can be. Sheila doesn't want to lose Deacon Sharp. Sheila doesn't want Luna repeating her mistakes, but does say it's time for her to go. Instead of leaving immediately, Luna suggests one final idea to Sheila. Any kind of proposition from Luna probably isn't good. Luna has a lot of hatred for Steffi Forrester Finnegan right now. So I wonder if Luna's suggestion has to do with her stepmother. As for what else to expect, Daphne Rose decides to leave town. On her way back to Paris, the Nose gets a ride from Captain Deuce Stevens. Over with Carter Walton, he has a romantic gesture for the woman he loves. However, don't expect Hope Logan to give Carter an answer until midweek. Plus, Liam and Finn have a heartwarming moment. It is also teased that Finn has a request to make of Liam. Does this have anything to do with all the lies Steffi is being forced to tell because of Liam's secret? Is it time for Liam to tell everyone the truth about his deadly condition? Daphne's heartache over being rejected by Carter will be cured by another man. Daphne is dealing with heartbreak on The Bold and the Beautiful. The perfumer is in love with Carter, but unfortunately, the feeling isn't mutual. After her latest rejection, it's time for Daphne to move on to a new man. When Daphne arrived in Los Angeles, she was on a mission. She was hired by Steffi to break up Carter and Hope to end the FC takeover. Daphne's plan worked as Carter returned the company to the Forresters and lost Hope in the process. With Carter single, Daphne's been making her move on the handsome lawyer. Although there's an attraction between the two, Carter is still in love with Hope. Now that Carter and Hope are back together, Daphne is left out in the cold. But things might heat up for the perfumer when Zende shows a romantic interest in her. Zende and Daphne have become close friends. He knows how much she loves Carter, and she's going to be crushed by Cope's reunion. But Zende can help her pick up the pieces and realize she deserves a better man, someone like him. Will Thomas destroy Hope and Carter's happily ever after? Carter and Hope are together again, and if we know anything about the legal eagle, it's that he moves at lightning speed when it comes to romance. Rumors are swirling he's got a ring, and he's ready for a fairy tale come true. After years of heartbreak, betrayals, and second chances, Carter has finally found the woman of his dreams. If he gets down on one knee and Hope says yes, surely a quick walk down the aisle is just around the corner. But this is Bold and the Beautiful, and nothing ever goes smoothly in this town, especially when love is involved. Soap weddings are rarely without fireworks, and this one has all the makings of a disaster in the making. All eyes are on one man who could upend everything, Thomas. Yes, Thomas, the man one who's loved, lost, and obsessed over Hope for years. So much so he even fell in love with her mannequin. Despite keeping his distance lately, we can't shake the feeling he'll be lurking in the shadows, ready to pounce. If Thomas shows up on Carter and Hope's big day, will he keep quiet? Or will he pull a classic soap move and make a dramatic scene just as Hope is about to say, "I do"? We wouldn't put it past him to bare his soul one last time, hoping to win Hope back at the altar. Talk about timing. And let's not forget that Hope's history with Thomas is messy. There's a bond there, twisted and emotional, and Carter might be underestimating just how deep those roots go. Even a perfectly planned wedding can't protect against unresolved feelings and last-minute declarations of love. Will Thomas stop the ceremony? Will Hope waver? Or will she march down that aisle and claim the steady, loving future Carter offers? We're already on the edge of our seats in anticipation. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest more drama in the land of LA during the week of May 26 to 30 as Sweeps Month comes to a close. The soap opera can be a revolving door at times, where characters come and go, only to come back again. Such is the case over the next 5 days as a comic makes a guest star appearance for the daytime drama once again. Comic Tom Arnold will reprise his role of Captain Deuce Stevens, the Forrester family pilot, as he has scenes with Daphne Rose, played by Muriel Hilaire. Stevens will be seen on the soap during the Monday, May 26 episode. As fans know, this isn't the first time Arnold has played the pilot on the CBS soap. The former Roseanne star debuted on the soap back in July 2024 when he flew Ridge Forrester, along with Brooke Logan and Steffi Forrester to Monte Carlo. The television star also reprised his soapy pilot, who's in charge of the Forrester private jet, at the end of September 2024. With that said, during this time, he had scenes with John Finnegan. Interestingly enough, the comic is a self-proclaimed B&B superfan, and also enjoys a friendship with the daytime drama's head writer and executive producer, Bradley Bell. According to reports, this was the reason behind Arnold's Captain Deuce Stevens stint initially, and with that said, the part has become a bit of a fan favorite because of the comedic relief Arnold adds to the canvas. Will this be the last fans see of Deuce or Arnold in LA? Likely not. Are you excited about the week of May 26 to 30? What storylines are you looking forward to seeing unfold the most over the next 5 days? Comment on this below. It's going to be a happy day on B&B. The bold and the beautiful must-watch moments for Monday, May 26, sees Carter make a grand gesture to Hope. Deuce gives Daphne a ride to the airport. Plus, Finn has a request for Liam. It promises to be a day filled to the brim with drama, and you won't want to miss a second of the show. Tune in to CBS or Paramount Plus to watch. Deuce has caused some interesting issues as the Forrester family's pilot over the past several months. He flew Ridge, Brooke, and Steffi to Monte Carlo. Later, he visited Finn's office, where he encountered April. Carter has made it no secret. He truly wants to reunite with Hope. Daphne tried to get Carter to try a relationship with her, but he's set on Hope. He even let Brooke know how he felt about her daughter. Of course, after Carter overheard Hope talking to Liam, he nearly gave up. However, Hope explained the sad news that Liam is dying, and he had great empathy for the situation. These two have reunited, and things seem happy for them. Liam received bad news about the quality versus quantity of life he has remaining to live. He's having to make a lot of choices and wants to spend the time he has left with his loved ones. Liam and Finn even shared an unexpected moment of camaraderie recently. When is Ridge going to give up and give in to his heart? Brooke has convinced herself that Ridge is her destiny. She believes that he will come around any day now and leave Taylor for her. The exes are expected to reunite on The Bold and the Beautiful, but this reunion has taken a slow-burning approach. This storyline is less predictable this time around, which has us wondering what will happen next. Brooke and Ridge have been in a decades-long passionate love affair with one another. Taylor got Ridge back after he boldly proclaimed that Brooke helped her daughter steal Forrester creations from his father. He believes that she was in on the long con. Brooke was trying to save the company from disarray. For months, she convinced Ridge that she accepted the CEO position for his sake. However, Ridge refused to hear any of it. His ego got the best of him, and he said goodbye to his destiny once again. He wants to remain committed to Taylor since he's broken her heart too many times in the past. The poor woman ended up with broken heart syndrome, of all things. We could see this slow-burn romance unfolding in Italy. Forrester Creations will make its rightful return this summer. That's the same place where Ridge realized that Brooke was his destiny. Surely those feelings will resurface. All it could take is a return to the keyhole, where he saw Brooke's true beauty. It's a week filled with drama on B&B. The bold and the beautiful must-watch moments for the week of May 26 to 30 promise a week full of drama, with Hope giving Carter an answer while Ridge wonders why Steffi is so supportive of Hope and Carter. Plus, Sheila finds herself breaking up a big fight after she gives Luna some sound advice. You won't want to miss a single bit of the action, so be sure to tune in every weekday to CBS or Paramount, Plus to see every bit of it. Buckle up, Deuce is Daphne's ride to the airport. Carter makes a grand gesture to Hope. Finn makes a request of Liam. When Steffi champions Hope's happiness, Ridge and Brooke wonder why. Hope gives Carter an answer to his question. Finn and Liam share a rare, heartfelt moment. Sheila advises against it, but Luna sends a lustful text to Will anyway. Sparks fly and tempers flare when Luna confronts Elektra, but Elektra's not backing down without a fight. Will confides in Katie, who offers him solid advice. Sheila breaks up the fight between Elektra and Luna. Ridge is hesitant when Brooke suggests that they throw Hope a party. Sheila wants Luna to leave and not make the same mistakes she did. Luna offers Sheila a proposition. Tune in to find out about the drama in Los Angeles. The Bold and the Beautiful must-watch moments weekly update for May 26 to 30. See a week where Carter makes a grand gesture to Hope, while Elektra ends up fighting for what's hers. Tune in next week so you can catch all of the action in Los Angeles. Daphne spotted an opportunity to get closer to Carter and wasted no time seizing the moment. With subtle charm and carefully chosen words, she tried to appeal to his heart, hoping to edge out the competition. Meanwhile, Steffi and Hope found common ground after months of tension. A conversation about life's unpredictability led them to reflect on their families, shared history, and mutual love for the same people. In a rare and moving moment, they decided to put old grudges behind them, at least for now, and extended a fragile olive branch. Hope sat down with Carter and dropped a piece of news that she was back in at Forrester after she and Steffi made up. She also let Carter know that he was the man she wanted to be with. Meanwhile, Ridge was left baffled by Steffi's sudden change of heart when it came to Hope. He questioned what had happened to make his daughter so conciliatory. The day left Ridge with more questions than answers. Liam's hopes were dashed when Grace delivered disappointing news that sent him reeling. He had pinned a lot on that conversation. Elsewhere, Carter and Hope finally reconnected, sharing a tender, long-overdue reunion that reminded them of what they once had, and might still have again. At Forrester, Will, Elektra, and Zend put their heads together to pitch a fresh concept, but the biggest challenge was getting Daphne on board. She wasn't interested. Tensions flared when Brooke and Taylor clashed again, this time over the fashion show and, of course, Ridge. Their latest argument unearthed years of buried animosity and unresolved competition. Neither woman was backing down. Meanwhile, Katie took a more thoughtful approach with Ridge, offering him heartfelt advice about taking Brooke back. She urged him to stop messing around with Taylor and get back with his destiny. Carter and Hope's reunion surprised everyone. The moment forced Brooke to snap out of her self-pity spiral.